I'm a six-figure earner with real estate as well. However, I do, or at least did, pull a lot of women previously because I kept in shape. Those women found me relatively attractive. And I used to keep a more bad boy social media presence, put a lot of them online. Those women were more attracted to my dark side than my money, as long as I fit some sort of image for them. They didn't even require dates before smashing or clapping cheeks.
Booty
But
clapping
the
sounds.
women that saw me as a nice guy, I rarely got that close to without a few dates. In the same way we have an appearance in the professional world, we have to maintain one in the dating world too. So shout out to Seth Rocket 1523. I appreciate that comment on my video. It says a lot. This comes off of a video I did. Are average successful black men being overlooked for hood rich dudes? So Seth brings up a good point, and he mastered and had this whole tactic and strategy on pulling women by creating this image online, which women flock to. Women have a herd mentality and tend to like the same things a lot of times, guys. A lot of you guys, including myself, we were raised by single mothers, and single mothers always say, be a nice guy, compliment her, treat her well, you'll pull all the ladies. The ladies are going to be all over you. And then you end up with nothing. You end up, women won't even talk to you. You're considered lame, corny, all these things I keep seeing in all these videos. But as soon as you come off as a tough guy, a bad boy, you don't call back, I'm not giving you the time of day, you start getting all the women all over you. And this is a prime example based off what he's saying. That's what was happening. You remember in high school, guys, and I know we always go back to high school and how we were treated, how we didn't get any play, and we might have glowed up throughout the years, right? And we might have been able to pull women and notice a shift and a change. You might have been a good guy or a nice guy in high school, then eventually turned into a bad boy, or maybe you were a bad boy in high school and was getting all the chicks. And as you got older, chicks weren't really messing with you like that. One thing that's consistent is the way a woman thinks, what she says, and what she emotionally responds to are two separate things. And the sooner you realize that, guys, the better off you'll be. I had to realize that. I was raised by a single mother who told me, you need to be this way towards women. And I always wondered why. And you see how, even in the movies, some movies will show the woman hanging out with the bad boy, the cool guy, who's having a nice car, and all the chicks are looking and things like that. And eventually certain things happen and the good guy is like, I'll never have a chance with her. And if he even talks to her, she acts like he doesn't even exist. She doesn't even acknowledge his presence. And a lot of you guys, I went through that as well in school. But what I'd like you to know, and especially younger guys, high school and college does not dictate the rest of your life. This bad boy image, yeah, you can smash cheeks and it's almost effortless. It almost makes you look at women through a different lens as opposed to the guy who can't even get a girl's number. And because he was embarrassed and maybe the woman teased him or made him feel a certain type of way, he has some sort of anxiety in terms of approaching a woman. What you have to realize is whatever happened back then, man, that's not who you are right now. You can change things. If you're watching this video right now, you have the ability to change your destiny, to alter. You can go outside right now, start doing some push-ups, start doing some air squats, start working on your health and fitness. The internet is so broad. YouTube, you can learn ways to get income right now. You can literally sign up for gigs, start door dashing, you can start Uber, you can do all types of things and pick up some cash, guys. Meanwhile, just writing out a manifesto of sorts of what it is that you want to do in life, your goals. You don't have to be sitting back just wondering like, how am I gonna do this? You can do it right now. Get you a little marble notebook from the dollar store and start writing this stuff down. Start keeping track of things. Guys, you are in control. Whether you wanna adopt this bad boy persona, at a certain age, I know women are attracted to what they are attracted to, but at a certain age, that doesn't even matter, man. It's about your presence, learning how to talk to women, working on your social skills, which is most important because that way women no longer become a source of fear, for lack of a better term, something that you should be afraid of. It becomes natural. I encourage a lot of you guys to get into customer service or sales early on. That way you develop these interactions with people and you're able to work on your social skills. That's the advice I would give myself as a 40-year-old man, to get into those things. So that way you can see all aspects of humanity that you're interacting with firsthand. And you'll get better with your mouthpiece. Just talking to a woman becomes second nature. You can start a conversation with anyone. And that's where you want to be at. But if you don't have those interactions, when you come across a woman, you're like, I don't know what I'm going to do. She might reject me. And you shouldn't be looking at it like that, fellas. You should be looking at it as just a regular human being. Just like you go to a restaurant and place an order. It becomes natural and normal as it should be. Now, I know some women who may be watching this will say this is dark psychology with some of the stuff that this guy said on here, right? You adopting a bad boy persona, which is what he did. It's absolutely not necessary. That's not what we're talking about here. This guy said this, that's what he did, and he saw results from getting played by doing that, as opposed to being the nice guy, the cool guy who's catering, communicating, all these other things. He said he rarely got past a few dates. Guys, you just have to be yourself. Be cool, keep it cordial at all times. And this is the happy medium, is keeping it cordial, which, make sure you guys pick up that t-shirt, which always works. It's not that you're being indifferent or an asshole. You just keeping it cordial. You're being nice to her, but you're not all over her. You're not smothering her. You're letting her do her. You're setting up dates. And if she's not interested, then you go on about your business, because you understand that's not the only woman in this world, guys. She's not the only woman in this world. There are so many other women who would love to spend time with you. So keeping it cordial is that middle ground. This bad boy stuff, this dysfunctional, this toxicity. We know women, what they're attracted to is a lot of times considered dysfunctional. But that's just how women are wired, and you just have to learn how to play the game. And by playing the game is just being yourself and keeping it cordial. I don't know. Maybe I might be going a little bit too far by saying that. But guys, I know one thing for sure is that you can't smother women. You can't be all over them. You can't show that you're too interested or too thirsty, because it just turns women off, regardless of what you've seen on movies. Anyway, I'm done talking about this. Let me know what you guys think. What has been your experience with dating women? Have you been the bad boy? Have you been the nice guy? Has the roles changed throughout time since you've gotten older? Things like that. Comment below. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Hit me up on Linktree to book a one-on-one with yours truly. Purchase all my books, merch, t-shirts. It helps to support the channel. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. With that being said, much blessings and abundance. Stick around for the next video that's going to pop up on the screen below. And that's where I'm going to see you guys at. This is your favorite everything. This is Wisdom. I'm out of here. Peace.
Yeah. 50 Cent. 50. Part 2.
Bring it back.
Yeah.
Can't forget Tony.
50.
UK.